Why is it important to consider millennial issues in the workplace?
It's really trying to understand how do they fit in, what are some of the qualities that they're bringing in, and using that to create better impact for businesses and organizations. It's absolutely essential at this point in time.
There are a lot of millennials out there. They are different from a previous generation of millennials, but fundamentally the world out there is exactly the same in terms of motivation.
Right now we're trying to focus on Generation Y. But what we're not doing is we're talking about Generation Z, and they're here, they're in this room, and they're ready to be engaged now. So we have to actually tailor our answers not just to Generation Y, but also Generation Z.
I think the top challenge for educators, which is what I am, is to provide a learning experience that will serve them well when they go out there and get their first job, but also will prepare them for lifelong learning.
So youth educators and employers should solve these issues by having these type of dialogues, having conversations where all three stakeholders can get together and really understand what is happening from both sides.
The second part, after having that dialogue, is actually taking action. So I think one thing from a millennial perspective, being a millennial myself, I can say, is that we do talk a lot and we do communicate a lot about how we feel and how we think things should be done, but that action piece is absolutely necessary. From a lot of different perspectives, we do see that there is a lack of communication, and that leads to these perceptions being created the way that they are. By opening those channels and having that dialogue, I think it becomes possible for us to address the issues.
So opening up that communication and having these types of conversations like we had here today is the most important way for us to break those barriers and be able to start moving forward to solve these issues.